Now then everybody, this is the second video today that I'm releasing out. I got a bit of an urge from doing quite a few of the trading methods. I just wanted to let you know about it as well, and it seems to be working extremely well. So it's now 1:30 in the morning, so there's not going to be an amazing amount of sniping available simply because there's not as many people listing stuff on the market. But you'll go on tomorrow, honestly, you'll make some serious coins off this. The pricing ain't going to change too much because I've seen this over the last few days, how the pricing's gone. I just want to mention a massive thank you to my auntie. She was the one that did the new logo for Foot Talkers, and it just looks ace. I'm a massive fan, so if any of you guys like it as well, leave a big thumbs up. It'll mean a lot to her as well, so thank you very much. But yeah, let's just dive into these trading methods. There's a few sniping methods, and there's a few that you could potentially just go into and do what I do, where I know what they're selling for, and I just mass bid on a lot of them. And a lot of the time, one of the tricks of the trade, I suppose, is when they get down to that 30-second mark, bid on them then, rather than going like flooding it from 1 minute all the way up to 20 minutes, because people will just pip you. You'll miss out on 50 coins, and you could have made 1,000 coins on it. So first of all, on the ultimate team side of things, I've got a few of the 8-to-1 player picks to choose from. I'm opening up with you guys simply because you've been quite good luck for me since I've been doing these ones, and now I've said it, no doubt they'll be garbage. So let's have a look. First one in. Rubbish, it's your fault. Right, so that's not the greatest start. Middle one. It's not going well, guys, it's not going well. First one. Leave Mandanda. I'll go for 9, just because it's easier to link him in, I think. Come on, give me something good. Nobody good. How bad does that Daily Blind look now? He used to have really long, luscious hair. He's going now, he's turning into Robin. Not the greatest there, but that's not what we're on for. So, first of all, the trading methods that I wanted to show you are, which is a really good one, it's go to Gold Team of the Week, Premier League. It's really simple, and what you'll find is if you've got 30k, there's nothing. So of all of the Team of the Weeks, there's not a single Team of the Week player under 30k. I believe it's 32k, it might be Ollie Watkins and Lingard. So they're your cheapest ones on there, right? And I think on average, you're probably the lowest side of things from players that are above 81, 82 is around about 35k. So I'll just bump it to 35 just to give you a bit of an idea as to what kind of players you could be looking at. So these are only 81s and 82s. So there's not massive, you know what I mean? And you can do this by way of max price 31k, let's say. Take away your 5% from EA tax, you're going to be looking at about 1,500 coins taken off you if you get it for 30 grand. So 31,000. So this is what I do, guys, and I'll look through it and think, right, these ones, I know that Diaz, he's going to be selling for around about 40 to 45k. If you do a little bit of research into it, get onto Footbin, look through there, you will find really good trading like prices for where they're going to be. Again, Leno's going to be more than I want to be putting bids on, whereas Almiron, he's going to be looking at around about 35k again, something like that. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to bid 32k. If I get in, great, but usually I'd do it a lot slower than that. If I'd just keep an eye, put it into my trade pile and just creep them bids going forward. And again here, 30k, and what I'll do, because that one's a bit further away, 26k, right? I'll show you shortly what other ones have been going for. 30k for that one. So if you've got a bit of coins to play with, it makes life a lot easier to do. So that is one of the methods to work with, and I'm promising you now you will make profit. One of the players that I just did I'll purchase and I'll buy, no doubt. So that's number one in there. The second one, if you've not got that many coins to deal with, if you go into just gold, Premier League, position defence, Arsenal, again, maximum price I've just said to be around about 1,200 coins, I think it is. So yeah, it's around about 1,200 coins. So the idea really is at 1,100 there might be an odd couple here and there, yeah. So they're flying off, you can see at 56 minutes they're going quite quickly. And then all I do again, just so you can either snipe this method by putting in a max one at sort of like 750, something like that. Not massive profit, but you want to go on a buy now, not max price it. And then with that method, you will make sort of like 400 coins each one. And because there's so many of them get listed, you'll get a lot of them coming through. But like I said, at 1:30 in the morning, there's not that many coming on. So all I'd say is if you're on between the peak hours of the day, you will be able to do this method a piece of cake. And because it's the whole of the defence, you're not just limiting yourself to an individual player. I've got a few examples of that in there as well. That's one for the Premier League. Another one as well, which is a pretty decent one. If you go to forward, Italian League, Atalanta, and what I would say is on here, just change it to gold rare, and I believe it's about 1,800 coins. A little bit cheaper now, I'd say, maybe a little bit cheaper. Right, so 1,800 coins, that's kind of where you're going to be, there or thereabouts. And again, this method, what you'll find is if you go into it, you can either snipe it, or you can just do this method where however much you want to make on it, however greedy you want to be, because I'm greedy with it, just go something like max price 1,400 coins, and you can see that you might just be able to bid like on these players here. And just again, I'm just showing you as an example what I tend to do. I would go add to transfer market list, and I'd know that I've got 10 or 15 to play with over the next 5 minutes, and I'd just bid up, and I'd be like, right, well I know 1,100 coins is my maximum that I'm going to go to, maybe 1,200 depending. So it's just a cheeky 500 coins on each player, or maybe a little bit more. So that's another one. And lastly, again, it's nothing major in terms of how much you could make from it, but if you go to Juventus, it is Juventus, we're not calling them out else, and then you put in a max price of, I think it's around about 1,900, something like that. Yeah, so you can see at 50 minutes they're flying off the market. If I go slightly below to 1,700, nothing. So you can see a lot of them ones are all selling and they're going through quite quickly. So it's just ways of working in all honesty. And if you can snipe at them, you know the ways of sniping. This is what happens to me. It's kicking me out of Ultimate Team because I've done a couple of searches. So no doubt recording will stop. Yeah, gameplay stop. I got to do that stupid thing where I spin a monkey around or something like that. Once it loads up, what I do, I just want to show you the kind of like the final product of what you can get from just doing that for 10 minutes. See if anything's come through, see if you can sell any of it, because I pretty much guarantee that I'll have a couple in there that I'll be able to sell. So we're recording the game. So transfer target. There we go. Look, Keane. So Michael Keane, how much is he worth? Roughly. Just this is all you need to do, guys. Proof is in the pudding. Michael Keane. Oh, that one. I reckon around about 35k ish. More. Right, so yeah, about 35,000. So straight away I've just made around about 5,000 coins there, which, what, for a couple of minutes of a job, easy. We saw the Arsenal players at 1,200 coins. Again, it's not massive profit depending on what budget you've got in play, but this is showing you in the space of a couple of minutes I'll have made 1,000 coins off a couple of clicks there, boom, done. And just, this is what I was looking at. So Almiron, 32,000. Oh, somebody's certainly been doing buying coins there, aren't they? Steady 287, or what is it, 243 and 299. Martinez, 30k, just short 30k. That Keane there, missed out on that one, 32. So there's money to be made on quite a lot of them. These are just other methods. You can see, look, at Morata, missed out on these guys because it's just, you've got to keep on top of it. But 1,100 coins, and we've just seen that he's selling for like 1,800, 1,900. So on all of them ones, I'd have made money. Again, Benedito players, I think that's how you pronounce it. There's money to be made there, which we'll show you at a later date. And you can see on these ones, they've gone for the top price. They've gone for like the selling price. So what all I'd have said is, Zapata's selling for 2,000 coins, I know that, and that Muriel is selling for 1,800, so you wouldn't have made much on them. But it depends what time you're looking as well, guys. But look, keeping an eye on these, probably won't make much money on that one now, because just seen the other one sell for 32. But whilst I've got you, just to have a look how much he's selling for. Oh, Miron, is it 35k? Yeah, so he's at about 35k as well. So if I get to 32, I've made a couple of grand profit after tax. So happy days. So they're just a few again. It's just to say a massive thank you for all the support we've had over the last week and a half. We're nearly at 200 subscribers, and it'd be absolutely amazing if we could hit that by the end of this week. If we can get 10 likes on this, I'll absolutely get the idea that people are liking the trading methods. And I'll try to do a couple more than just once a week if that's helpful for you. But the only way I'll know that is by you guys leaving a comment, let me know, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It means the absolute world to me. So from the bottom of my heart, guys, it really means it. Thank you very much, and all the very best for today. I shall see you all tomorrow. Toodaloo.